Hello learners, in this tutorial I am going to show you how to ingest CSV data through the Dataflows Gen 2 and write into the delta table in the Fabric Lakehouse. First of all, we will see how to create the data flow to get data through the data flow. So in order to do that, first you have to go to the Microsoft Fabric and you have to select the Synapse Data Warehouse section. Then in that sections you can see at the top there is a data flow Gen 2. Then you can click on that to create a new data flow. So it takes few seconds. Then you can see it's something like Power BI desktop environment because these components based on the Power Query, and Power Query also available in the Power BI desktop. That's why we can see the similar page. Anyway, now I will show you how to extract data from the CSV file. Then before that I have to mention one thing. Already I have created the workspace in my Fabric environment, and I have created the couple of tables in that workspace. So when I am creating that tables, I will show you that lakehouse details later in this video. So now we have created our data flow. It is data flow 2. Now I am going to show you how to extract CSV data through the data flow. In order to get that, you can use that get data option. So you can see there are frequently using data sources, but you can see there's a more button. So if you click on this more button, it will list all the sources that we can retrieve through the data flow. You can see there are a lot of data sources available in the Fabric data flows. So I'm using CSV as a source. So I click on this, then I'm taking those data in the from the URL. So I will copy this one, and in the description sections I will share that link with you. Then when you are try out, then you can use that one. So for the connections we can use the same name, and I'm not using any data gateway, and authentication kind is anonymous, and we don't have any privacy for that URL. Then simply we can click on the next button to create our data source. Yeah. You can see this is the preview mode of that data file. You can see sales order, order date, customer ID, line item. Likewise, there are a lot of informations columns we can see. So delimiter is comma delimited. So if your CSV file in a different delimiters, then we can select whatever you need and the file origin. And if you want to data type detections, it will capture only first 200 records. If you want to select the entire data set, then we can check that one. For the data quality purpose, they will maintain that feature. Okay, so I will select based on first 200 records. Then I will click on the create button. Then it takes few seconds to create. Okay, now what I can do is if you want to create some derived column, or if you want to create a separate column based on the existing data, then you can do like you did in the Power BI desktop. So in order to do that, you can click on the add data, and you can create you can click on the custom column, and you can give your expressions there. Let's say I'm going to create a month number, then I will put as this. Then you can type like this, date dot month. This is the one. So based on the order date, I'm taking the month number. So I will click on that. Then I will click on the OK button. Then you can see it will automatically generate the new column as month number, and you can see based on the order date, it will create the month number. If you go to the separate record, I think all records belongs to June month. So now we have the July record. So you can see this is for July 1st. Then the month number is 7th. So likewise, we can create some generated derived column. Then what we can do is still we haven't saved our data CSV data into the Fabric Lakehouse. So in order to save that one, we have to find the destination, data destination. So select the destinations, go to the home, and you can see there's a menu called add data destination. You can click on that, and you can select the Lakehouse because already I have the Lakehouse in my Fabric environment. So click on that, then you can see connection is Lakehouse, Fabric Lakehouse. Then no gateways, and this is the organizational account, and privacy level, there's no any privacy level. Then what you can do is you can click on the next button. Yeah, we have configured the connection. Yeah, then it will display all the destination targets in our Fabric environment. So my workspace name is Data Cafe Workspace. Under this workspace, I have the lakehouse called Sales Lakehouse. Then I'm going to create this order table. The table name is order. So I'm going to create that table under Sales Lakehouse. Lakehouse. Okay, the table name is orders. Okay, then I will select this one. Then you can see that next button has enabled. Then I will click on the next button, and also there's an option called existing table. So in this case, actually this is a new table. So if you are going to write to overwrite to append data into the existing table, you can use the same this option. But when you are writing that one, you have to make sure the table structure and the data types should be identical. Okay, then I will click on the next button. Yeah. Then you can see the column mapping. So column names, source types, destinations, and the destinations types, all the informations we can see. So if you want, you can change the data type of these columns, but automatically they have identify based on the first 200 records. Then I can save on the save the settings by click on this one. Yeah. Then if you want to see the query, the visual query, then you can go to the view, and there's a option. Yeah, here actually we can get the advanced query to get the data. And if you want to click on the diagram view, you can get that informations. Then you can see I'm taking order tables. Then as a CSV, I'm taking data from the different location. Then promoted headers and change the column, and I have added the new column. Then once I did that, I can click on the publish button to publish this data flow. Yeah. Now you can see data flow is executing, so it takes some times to refresh. So once refresh this one, then automatically it will create the it will load data into the Fabric Lakehouse environment. We will see few seconds to refresh this one. Yeah, you can see the data flow successfully published. Now you can see it is refreshing. So if you want to see the details, you can click on the three dots, and you can click on the settings sections, and you can see the refresh history. Then it will show all the refresh information. Now you can see we have published this one, and you can see the status is in progress. Once complete that one, it will be completed, and all the data uh, available in our orders table in the Fabric Lakehouse environment. Okay, okay. Now you can see that the status is succeeded. It means it has executed successfully. So if you go to the my workspace, and if you click on the works lakehouse, then if I click on the sales lakehouse, and if I connect into the SQL analytics endpoint, Then if I refresh my schema under DBO, under tables, let's refresh. Then yeah, order tables is already there. So if I want to select top 100 records, then you can see my data is there. Okay, so in addition to that, what I can do is normally when we are scheduling our data flows, we can use pipelines. So I will show you how to integrate that data flow Gen 2 with the Fabric pipeline. In order to do that, you can again go to the my workspace, and I can create the new pipeline. So in order to click that, you can plus on the new button. So I think here we can't see, select the more options, then we can find that new data pipeline from here. I will click on that. The pipeline name is pipeline 2. I'm not going to rename that one. Then what I can do is, this is the development wizard of the pipeline. So straight away I'm going to invoke my earlier developed data flow through this pipeline. To integrate that one, we can use this data flow component in the menu bar. Just click on that. Then if you want, you can rename that data flow component within the pipeline. So if you go to the settings, you can see I can select my workspace, and I will select my data flow 2, because that is the data flow I have used to extract my CSV data into the Fabric environment. So I select this one, then I can save this. I click on this one. Yeah, save completed. Then if you want, you can do the validation. Yeah, pipeline has been validated. There's no any issue with that. Then simply I can run this pipeline. So successfully running the pipeline. Yeah, it will show the output. Now status is in progress. We can close this validation window. If you want, you can refresh this button to refresh the status. Now you can see successfully it has executed our data flow Gen 2 through the pipeline. So again, if you want to go to the lakehouse, and if you want to see your data in the data flow, then let me check my data of the orders table. You can see my data is available. In order to in addition to that, if you go to the workspace and open my data flow 2, sorry, I click on the wrong location. So if I click on this, yeah, let me close this window. Yeah, if we go to the settings here and refresh time, refresh history, now you can see initial refresh happen when we are executing the data flow. The second execution happen when we are integrate that data flow with the pipeline. So that is about the today tutorial. So I think you have some kind of a basic understanding how to develop data flow Gen 2, and how to invoke that, how to execute that data flow using pipeline in the Fabric environment. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can comment on the comment sections, and you can share with your friends and colleagues with this tutorial if it is valuable. Thank you.